Forget Hollywood. Killer robots aren't just CGI anymore. They're here, they're real, and some have already seen action on real battlefields. Autonomous drones, robot soldiers, tanks without drivers, welcome to Warfare 2.0. Ready to meet the mechanical troops? Here's the top 10 most advanced military robots transforming warfare as we know it. In World War II, machines were mighty, but humans still pulled the strings. Pilots flew bombers, soldiers aimed artillery, and tank crews navigated battlefields. Yet even then, automatic weapons began emerging, planting the seeds for today's robotic revolution. Germany's V-1 and V-2 rockets were history's first guided missiles, basically early versions of today's autonomous weapons. They didn't ask permission, they just went and found their target. Meanwhile, the Brits responded by inventing early radar-based computerized defenses. That's right, your great-grandparents basically had the first antivirus software, just against flying bombs. Even back then, automation was brewing. The US tested robotic artillery. The Soviets had Katyushas firing rockets faster than a cook flipping pancakes. Early kamikaze drones? Less impressive than today's MQ-9 Reaper. But hey, every legend starts somewhere, right? Fast forward to today. Robots rule the battlefield, drones in the skies, tanks without crews, AI generals calling shots faster than any human. But which machines are the true game changers? Sit back, buckle up, and prepare for the countdown of the top 10 military robots shaping tomorrow's wars. Estonia's The Miss robot is the ultimate battle buddy on tracks. NATO loves it, especially because it never asks for coffee breaks or complains about heavy backpacks. Need ammo? Themis is your guy. Injured soldier? Themis has your back. Need suppressing fire? Say no more. It moves silently, strikes quickly, and debuted spectacularly in Ukraine in 2023. Robots like Themis might soon lead infantry charges, without breaking a sweat. Meet Mars, think Terminator's younger, friendlier brother. Built by Kinetic North America, Mars served in Iraq and Afghanistan, equipped with an M240 machine gun and grenade launcher. Sure, early versions confuse soldiers more than enemies, but future updates promise AI teamwork. Not Skynet yet, but getting warmer. Who's a good boy? Vision 60 is, except he's armed with night vision, AI, and occasionally weapons. Deployed by the US Air Force, this robotic dog guards bases tirelessly. It recently aced naval patrol tests aboard the USS Portland. Your next guard dog might never need a walk, but might occasionally scare the neighbors. Russia's Uran-9 robot tank debuted in Syria, promising sci-fi warfare, but struggled like someone with terrible Wi-Fi, seriously unreliable communication. Still, Russia's not giving up. Future versions might get past those growing pains, but for now, Uran-9 is more learning curve than lethal weapon. The Ripsaw M5 isn't just a tank, it's a tank on rocket fuel, hitting speeds over 60 miles per hour. Imagine Mad Max meets a Tesla Cybertruck, with guns. It's still experimental, but when the Pentagon dreams of robot wars, Ripsaw is definitely invited. Combat drones aren't tomorrow, they're right now, and Northrop Grumman's X-47B is one of the greatest leaps in drone tech. First airborne in 2011, it achieved the world's first autonomous aircraft carrier landing in 2013. This isn't some toy drone. It boasts a 19-meter wingspan, cruises at 12 kilometers high, and can fly for over 10 hours straight. Officially retired, its pioneering tech still influences future US Navy drones. Fighter pilots, consider yourselves warned, AI doesn't get tired, doesn't panic, and definitely doesn't need oxygen masks. The North Korean border is one of the most heavily guarded places on Earth, and South Korea decided to add a touch of AI to the mix. Enter SGR-A1, an autonomous guard robot designed by Samsung Techwin. Its job? Detect intruders and alert soldiers. The problem? Experts worry that AI could decide to open fire without human supervision. Officially, the creators insist that the system requires human approval to shoot, but various reports suggest that in automatic mode, it can independently determine whether someone is a threat. There's no evidence that it has ever made a mistake, but the very existence of an armed robot that might act on its own raises serious concerns. It's a prime example of how AI is reshaping modern warfare, and how easily we could lose control of it. Meet Cobra 710, the robot MacGyver. Bombs to defuse, hidden explosives, dark buildings. Cobra's on the case. FLIR Systems' rugged creation has saved lives since 2017, neutralizing IEDs in Afghanistan and beyond. Equipped with thermal imaging, night vision, and a mechanical arm lifting up to 150 kilograms, Cobra doesn't need a tuxedo to impress. Even James Bond would envy this mechanical partner. If any drone earned the nickname Reaper, it's the MQ-9. Operational since 2007, this lethal flying machine by General Atomics packs 1.7 tons of deadly precision, Hellfire missiles, JDAM bombs, and more. Active from Afghanistan to Yemen, it's the airborne assassin nobody sees coming. Now enhanced with AI, the MQ-9 identifies targets independently, hinting that future wars might rely more on algorithms than generals. The Reaper isn't going anywhere, except maybe after its next target. Meet Atlas, the world's most advanced humanoid robot, brought to life by Boston Dynamics. Not quite a Terminator yet, but terrifyingly close. Since debuting in 2013, Atlas evolved from a clumsy bot to an agile acrobat capable of flips, jumps, and obstacle courses. Designed initially for rescue missions, its future in warfare seems inevitable. Atlas doesn't tire, fear, or question orders, perfect for frontline service. Skynet may still be fictional, but with Atlas, we might just be creating the future we once feared. From robotic infantry to AI fighter drones, the battlefield belongs increasingly to machines. Which robot blew your mind? Are we headed toward Terminator territory, or just smarter, safer battles? Comment your favorite below, and remember, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and join our growing community of tech fans. Want more? Check out our other videos and follow us online for your daily tech fix. Thanks for watching. See you in the future.